I tell you, when I tell y'all, oh my God, when I tell you, I've been sitting with this Nolan Wales story for a few days now, and every single day they drop something new that just make me want to throw my whole phone across the room, y'all. Oh my God. But this one right here, this the one that had me up at 3 o'clock in the morning pacing around my living room because, baby, Nolan Wales, so called best friend, a grown man, I'm going to call him Shepherd, 20 years old, went on Good Morning America and told the whole country to just relax. I know he lying. And I'm so sick and tired of y'all blogs keep calling him a black man. He ain't black. Okay? Mexican, probably. I don't know what he is, but he not African. Hell. Gonna tell us just to relax. Are you kidding me? Press 5 if that's out of order. That is out of order. That's disrespectful. Okay? That's just out of order. That's what he said. I want everybody to just relax and let everybody mourn the loss of Nolan. Honey, when I tell you, I had to rewind that clip 3 times to make sure I heard what I heard. Just relax. Man, your best friend is dead, and his body was found in the water off an island that you left him on. The police ain't arrest nobody. The autopsy result ain't out yet. And the judge is the mama of one of the white boys that was on that boat, and you telling us just to relax? No, that don't sit well with me. Yes, that's what he said. That don't sit well with me. Press 10 if that don't sit well with y'all either. That don't sit well with me. I'm sorry. No. See, that right there, that ain't grief talking. That ain't a friend talking. That's a man who got paid to say a line. He got paid, y'all. Yep, I just got the news right now. He got paid. But I've been telling y'all he was a plant. Y'all don't listen to me. He got paid. Press 6 if you believe he got paid. And you know what? He flumbled the line because whoever wrote that script for him, they don't know what a real friend sounds like. A real friend would be outside. A real friend would be screaming. A real friend would be knocking on every door in Mississippi until somebody tells them what happened to their brother. You don't tell me to relax when the killer is still walking free. But here's what really got me. Y'all want to know what really got me? I'll tell you. Here's what made me just sit up straight up. Nolan mama, she went on another interview and she said she don't even know that man. That Mr. Shepherd, she don't know him. Yeah. She don't know that man. Okay? That is not Nolan's best friend. She said she never even met him. She said the claim that he was Nolan's best friend, she said that is a stretch. That it's a lie from the pits of hell. It is a lie. He's not Nolan's friend. And I know y'all see that picture might be AI. And just because you take a picture with somebody don't make you their friend either. Amen. Amen. I have taken friends with some of my enemies. Amen. Hell. So now I'm confused because this man is on national television calling himself Nolan's best friend, but Nolan owned mama, the woman who raised him, carried him, who knows every voice that ever came out his mouth. She said she never lay eyes on you, man. She don't know you. And you telling her to relax? Nah, something ain't adding up, y'all. Something ain't adding up. Press 2 if you know something ain't adding up. And it ain't just him, y'all. It's just not him. See, there's another friend named Javon. Javon went on TMZ. TMZ out of all places. Who goes on TMZ out of all places and want to be taken serious about a case like this? You know TMZ can be bought. Look what TMZ did to Ashley. Ashley, that girl that passed away in Africa by that white man. And you see that white man, Joe McCain, was working with TMZ. You don't go to TMZ, baby, when you're trying to get results. TMZ known to be crooked. Okay? Honey, the other one, he went to TMZ. Yeah. And you know, we all know what TMZ is about, right? Press one if you know TMZ cannot be trusted. Huh? Press one if you know TMZ cannot be trusted. TMZ cannot be trusted, okay? Javon went to TMZ last Friday and said the same thing. That wasn't Nolan on that viral video. That was somebody else. That was an argument between friends. Nothing to see here. But here's what both of them keep saying, and I need y'all to hear this carefully. Both of these friends keep saying the voice on that video is not Nolan, but Ben Crump, the attorney representing the family, and Nolan's parents, they sat down and they said, that is Nolan. That's his voice. Give me my freaking phone back. That's Nolan on that video. So who am I supposed to believe? The mama who carried him or the friend the mama never ever met? Huh? Who y'all believing? Hashtag Nolan mama or hashtag the fake friend? Who are y'all believing? I'm going with the mama, honey. The mama know her son, know her son voice. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. And guess what? I'll tell you something else too. That guy Shepard that came out here, come to find out, they said that he wasn't even that one in the video. Cause Shepard came out talking about he was the one that was arguing. It wasn't Nolan, it was him. He was arguing with somebody over his girlfriend because he was in an argument with his girlfriend and the guy tried to stop them. And his uncle told him to get on a boat, but he wanted to spin the block and fight with the guy. Then new reports came out to say that Shepard guy, he's a whole fraud, he's a whole lie. And that was not even him in that video, girl. I said, what? Honey, when I tell you it's spooky out here. It's really, really spooky. Whoo, honey. Let me tell you, every single one of them white boys that was on that boat, I'm talking about Warren. The other ones, they have not said one word. Why is that? Huh? Can anybody tell me why them white boys haven't said one word? Why is that? Not one interview, not one statement. Their social medias all deleted, girl, child, all deleted, gone, poof. Like they just never existed. But these are friends. The ones who supposedly knew Nolan. They can't stop running their damn mouth. Good Morning America, TMZ, every outlet that will have them, they over there running that mouth, pushing out lies. And every time they open their mouth, they say the same thing. Relax. It wasn't him. Let the police do their job. Ben Crump is taking advantage. Taking advantage of a grieving mother. That's what you say out of your mouth on national TV. Baby, when I tell you the mask slipped so far off, I can see the receipt. Because you don't attack an attorney fighting for your best friend's justice until somebody told you to do so. Amen? Who in their right mind attack an attorney that is fighting for your best friend justice? Who in the Can y'all please tell me who in the right mind would do that? I know I would not. If you're an attorney and you're fighting to get justice for my best friend, I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going to say, no, you taking a Get justice. Because clearly, if you don't know what happened, which I think you do, but since you don't know what happened, let the attorney do his job. At the end of the day, you want justice, right? You want to find out who the killer is. But baby, you don't go on TV and contradict the parents unless you got a reason. And the reason is sitting in a bank account somewhere with your name on it. Okay, I'm not dumb. I wasn't born yesterday. Now, let me break down what Mr. Shepard actually said on Good Morning America, because I need y'all to hear this word for word. This man said, and I quote, "We did no wrong here. And we don't understand how we're getting so much hate behind it. We all cared and loved Nolan, and nobody wanted to see Nolan die. Nobody wanted to see his life be taken so short. Nobody wanted to see his life be taken." Now, when I tell you, that sentence right there, nobody wanted to see his life be taken. That is not the language of an accident. That is not the language of a drowning. That is the language of somebody who knows something happened. Because if it was an accident, you say nobody wanted to see him drown. You say nobody wanted to see him pass away. You say it was a tragedy, but his life be taken, that implies somebody took it. Somebody did something. And you know what that something is. And honey, when I tell you the streets, they all saw what I saw too. Somebody said, and I wrote this down because it hit me. Nobody wanted to see his life taken. Sounds like they saw him being killed. Another one said, that sounds like murder to me. And another one said, the lack of genuine emotion tells the true tale. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Press 3 if you see the bullshit. Y'all see it. Y'all always see it. Because the gutter rats, we've been through the bullshit. We know what a lie looks like before the liar even opened their mouth. We know what paid for tears look like. We know what a script sounds like when somebody is reading off a teleprompter in their head. And this man, Mr. Shepard, he wasn't even on camera, girl, child. He was not even on camera, baby. He did the interview off camera. He said he was fearing threats. He was fearing for his life. He didn't even show his face. Oh my God. He didn't show his face, y'all. No, he did not. No, he did not. And that's why I think the picture could be AI. I think the picture could be AI. It's him and Nolan like they hugging, almost like they goddamn lovers. Okay? And the mama and the father say they ain't never seen this man a day in their damn life. They don't know who this is. Okay? Okay? And he talking about he the childhood friend. He the best friend my ass. Bro, your picture is all on the internet. We see your face, right? We know what you look like, allegedly, because like I said, it might not even be his motherfucking face. It could be AI, okay? It could be his face with AI picture close to Nolan, or the whole picture of his face could be AI. It could be a replica, but it's not him. Because if we see your picture, then what you hiding for? Clearly, it might not even be him in that damn picture. Okay, I tell you that. Most likely, it's probably AI. The only reason you don't want to go on camera is because you know your face going to tell the truth when your mouth is lying. Because a camera do not lie. A camera catches every twitch, every eye, dart, everything, and you know that. So you hear it. But the audio told on you. Just relax. That audio told on you. Nobody wanted to see his life be taken. That audio told on you. And Nolan's mama told on you when she said, I don't know you. She don't know you. She does not know you, Shepard. Over here lying and stuff, man, getting paid. All right? She don't know him. Now let's talk about this viral video because this is where the whole thing splits into two. This is where the friends and the family are telling two completely different stories, right? The video you heard faintly, give me back my freaking phone. That's what the voices say. Now, Ben Crump, the lead attorney, the man sitting right next to Nolan's parents, he said that's Nolan. He said you can hear Nolan saying, give me my freaking phone. What are you freaking doing? He said that's Nolan arguing. He said that's Nolan's voice. I believe them. I believe Ben Crump and the mama. Woo! Press 2 if you believe Ben Crump and Nolan's mama. That's him. And mind you, his phone was taken because Warren had his phone. The phone was at the judge house, and Nolan Keys was missing too. Hello? Hence, that's why Nolan said, give my shit back. But Shepard, he said, oh no, that's not him. He said that's him. He said he was having a disagreement with his girlfriend. Didn't I tell y'all that shit? I told y'all that shit. Shepard is telling y'all, okay, don't y'all know the voice you think is Nolan? He said, that's not Nolan. That's really me. That was really me arguing with my girlfriend. You see the bullshit they do? I'm not stupid, y'all. I'm far from stupid, okay? I'm not stupid. They are playing on y'all. They think black people are sheep, okay? I'm just going to tell you how they think. And to put this out here, you know they think you sheep. Yeah. The Shepherd guy said, oh, that was him having a disagreement with his girlfriend. That wasn't Nolan. That was him. That was his voice. Bullshit. He said another guy, not a part of the group, told him to mind his business. He said things got heated. He said he told the guy to mind his business. He said he was the one that was yelling, not Nolan. Now, here's where it gets messy. Here's where it gets really, really, really messy. Javon, now he more black. I think he mixed, but he's still black. He was on TMZ. The other friend, the one who went on TMZ. And can I just say, I could not stand. Javon, you are here to get justice for your friend. You over there looking around. I could have swore somebody was behind the camera, Javon, talking to you. They're asking you questions. Your eyeballs just going left to right to up and down. Then you start digging in your hair on national TV when we supposed to be serious. You so fucking relaxed and you so out of it. Are you on something, Javon? I was so disappointed to see you like that. Honey, when I tell you, Javon, the friend, the one who went to TMZ, he said the voices on the video are too clear to be Nolan. He said it's too clear for it to be that far away. He said the altercation sounds just like my other friend that got into the altercation on the boat. He said they were trying to get that friend off the island. He said that friend was losing it. Catch it. So now we got 3 different stories about the same video. Story 1, Ben Crump and the parents say that is Nolan. Story 2, Shepard says that's him arguing with his girlfriend. Story 3, Javon said that's a different friend who was losing it, and they were trying to get him off the island. Can y'all please tell me which one is it? Huh? Which one is it? Because all 3 of them can't be true. And here's what I keep coming back to. Nolan mom knows her son voice. Do we have any mamas out here? Press 2 if you're a mama. Press 2 of you a mama. Press 3 of you a father. Let me ask y'all something, parents. Do you know your own child's voice? Huh? If you do, press a 5. Do you know your own child's voice? I know some of y'all can spot my voice a mile away, honey. Ain't nobody got my voice. Hello? Hello? I'll be on different channels, making it work. I'll be like, I know you, Gigi. I hear your voice. Yeah, it's me. Honey, a mother knows. A mother knows the sound of her child's voice like she knows her own heartbeat. She carried that voice. She heard it cry as a baby. She heard it laugh. She heard it argue. She heard it pray. She knows. And she said, that's Nolan. Now, could she be wrong? Could grief make her hear things? I doubt it. I doubt it. But here's what I do know. Ben Crump is not a man who goes on national television and says that's Nolan unless he's sure. Because Ben Crump has been doing this for a very long time. Ben Crump knows what a lawsuit looks like if he's wrong. Ben Crump knows what credibility looks like. And Ben Crump sat down next to the mama and he said, that's him. So I'm going to need these friends to explain this to me. If that's not Nolan on that video, then where was Nolan? Because if Nolan wasn't on the island doing the argument, then where was he? Because the last time anybody saw him alive, he was on that island with y'all. On that boat with y'all. And if he wasn't on the island doing the argument, then when did he leave? Or did he leave? Because the only way off the island is by a boat. And y'all were on the boat. So either Nolan was on the island doing that argument, which means the voice is him, or y'all left him there. Which one is it? Because here's what the streets keep asking. And I keep asking the same thing too. How can a best friend say, I want everyone just to relax? That's what one of y'all said. Another one said, with friends like them, who needs enemies? Hell. Another person said in these streets, they are definitely sabotaging this case. And another one, this one hit me, honey. They said some of the police department in Mississippi need to be put behind bars, definitely for neglect. Okay? Yeah. Uh-huh. And I think, honey, they are paying these plants to cosplay as Nolan's real friends. Clearly, Nolan didn't even know his real friends was his enemies because he was unalived by his friends. Those white boys, Nolan called his friends unalive Nolan. Yeah, they unalive him. So is Javon a real friend? I don't know. You know what? At this point, I'm going to say, hell no. He couldn't be my friend. He couldn't be my friend. Hell no. Hell no. That interview with TMZ told me everything I needed to know about Javon. It told me everything. Okay. And y'all, let me tell you. Y'all feel what I'm feeling. Do y'all feel what I'm feeling? Y'all feel it in y'all gut? Because something about this whole thing, do you smell that? Oh, it stinks. Something about this whole thing stinks. It stinks from the top to the bottom. It stinks from the friends to the sheriff, to the judge, to the white boys who won't say nothing. It stinks like a damn cover-up. And cover-up always smell the same. They smell like money. They smell like power. They smell like somebody thinks we stupid. But we're not stupid. We've never been stupid, baby. We've been tired, yeah. Tired of watching them play in our faces. Hell yeah. Tired of watching them kill our babies and then tell us to relax? Hell yeah. Tired of watching them buy silence one interview at a time? Hell yeah. Now, let's talk about the phone because the phone is everything. The phone is the smoking gun. The phone is what they don't want us to talk about, you see. Nolan phone went missing. That's what we know. Ben Crump said the friends had it. The friends said, well, Shepard said it's normal to leave phones in boats. He said 15 phones were left on the dash. He said it's normal. We all leave our phones on the dash. 15 phones on the dash on a boat in the middle of a party on an island with hundreds of people. Honey, honey, would y'all leave y'all phones next to 15 other phones on a boat on a dash? Huh? Would y'all do that? Press 1 if you going to leave your phone. Press 4 if you ain't going to leave your phone with a whole bunch of phones. Hell no. I don't give a damn if my shit don't got service. My phone going to stay with me. I don't trust y'all. Y'all want to go on my phone? Y'all crooked doing schemes, scams? Hell no. It's going to stay with me, baby. Okay. 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 And you heard Nolan in that video talking about get my phone back. Get my phone back. How you telling me? How you telling me Nolan left the phone on the boat when he wanted his phone? Nah, y'all did something to that boy. When I tell you in 2026, teenagers do not leave their phones unattended, okay? In 2026, teenagers lock their phones. Teenagers guard their phones like they're guarding their lives because their phones are their lives. Their phones got their pictures, their messages, their Snapchats, their everything. You think a teenager in 2026 is going to leave their phone on a boat dash with 14 other phones in the middle of a party with strangers everywhere? Hell no. No, 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 no. That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no damn sense at all. And mind you, when the Nolan parents got his phone back, all the Snapchat messages, all the messages was deleted because they deleted all his messages, child. Child. And here's what Ben Crump said. The family haven't even turned the phone over to the sheriff yet because they're doing their own independent investigation first. And I don't blame them. I wouldn't trust a Mississippi sheriff. They got their own team looking at that phone, and I don't blame them, baby. I don't blame them one bit because if I was Nolan's mama, I wouldn't trust that sheriff in Mississippi with a glass of water, let alone my dead son's phone. But here's what the streets keep on pointing out. And I keep on saying it too. How ironic the friend had a phone situation just like Nolan. That's what one of y'all said. Another person said, that's his friend saying, give me my phone back. That is his friend sitting on the boat hugging the 3 white boys too. Wonder how much he was paid to lie. And another one, and this one really got me, said, you need a person face ID or a finger to access anyone's phone. So if deleted Snapchat, lawyer can ask, how was the phone unlocked? Because that's suspect. If Nolan was supposedly missing in 2026, teenagers locked their phones. Baby, sounds like they done unalive Nolan and they took his finger or honey or his face to unlock that damn phone. They did something, baby. They did something. Y'all, when I tell you, the streets are doing better detective work than the Mississippi Sheriff Department. The commenters are asking the question that matters, and the commenters are connecting all the dots that the police don't want to connect. Hello. Because the police got a reason not to connect them. The police got a big old paycheck. The police got a judge stepson to protect. And the police got a system to protect. But the streets, the commenters, honey, The, the commenters got nothing but eyes and ears and a whole lot of experience being lied to by the system. And that's why the commenters see what the police pretend not to see. Now, let me tell you something about that Snapchat, because that Snapchat got deleted. Somebody deleted Nolan's Snapchat. Now, why would somebody delete a dead man's Snapchat? Why would you delete anything from a dead man's phone? Unless there's something on there that you don't want people to see, unless there's a message, unless there's some pictures, unless there's a video, unless there's something that tells the truth about what happened on that damn island. And here's what I keep thinking. Who had access to that phone? The friend said 15 phones were on the dash. So who picked up Nolan's phone? Who unlocked it? Who deleted the Snapchat? And when did they delete it? Before the police got there? After? During? Because if they deleted it before the police got there, that's evidence tampering, right? That's obstruction of justice. That's a crime. And if they deleted it after the police got there, then the police saw it. The police know what's on that phone and they're not saying, which means they're covering up too. Either way, the phone tells a story. And the story they're telling about the phone is a damn lie. 15 phones on a dash, it's normal? We all do it. No, 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 no. No, we don't. Not in 2026. Not with the face ID and the fingerprint locks. Not with teenagers who sleep with their phones under their pillows. That's a story, is a damn lie. And lies always unravel. Always. And besides, all of y'all were not good friends to each other, honey. For you guys to unalive Nolan, you were never his friends. Hello. Hello. Now, let's talk about the judge. Can we talk about the judge for a second? Do y'all mind? Let's talk about the judge, because the judge is the thread that ties this whole thing together. The judge is the reason the white boys are so quiet. The judge is the reason the sheriff is dragging his feet. The judge is the reason this whole thing smells like a cover up. Judge Ashley Warren's stepmother, one of the three boys on that boat, that's her stepson. Did y'all know that? She made a public statement about the case. She went on TV. She made statements that got reported, and she talked about Nolan's death. She talked about it like it was any other case, like her stepson wasn't on that damn boat, like she didn't have a conflict of interest in the size of the Mississippi River. And now there's a formal complaint filed against her ass for violating the Mississippi Code of Conduct, for violating of understanding about the ethics, for making public statements about a case where her stepson is a person of interest. Woo, honey. A sitting judge with a stepson on the boat, a sitting judge who couldn't keep her mouth shut, a sitting judge who thought she was above the rules, and now she might be disbarred. She might lose everything, and she should. Press 2 if you agree she should. Honey, I got to look at the time. I didn't know I was running overtime. Did y'all enjoy my commentary? Press 5 if y'all love my commentary and you guys want to hear more of it. I wish I had more time, but I will come back sooner than later. I will be going live on 2 of my other channels tonight, so I will see you guys there. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Keep the momentum going because, honey, we are in this thing together. Love y'all.